Hello everyone, Paulo P13 here, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is another war guide, and this one is on Supernatural. Again, just before I get started, I want to remind you all that I did change the release dates or the dates of the giveaways. So if you're interested in getting a chance for $25, either Canadian, American, or Euro, please check out my Discord. There's a link to my Discord in the video description, and you can see infographics there, and it will tell you what you need to do. Just ignore the date. Anyways, let's get into this video. I don't have a lot of time here. I'm heading on a trip for my anniversary to Paris, which is really awesome and exciting. So I don't have much time, but let's get into this video and I'll show you what I have. I haven't finished building up my Supernatural as much as I would like, and a lot of these characters aren't as farmable as I would like. Like, I would really love the chance to farm Elsa and farm Ghost Rider. Can farm Doctor Strange and get him to 7 stars, just too many other things to do, but this is what they look like overall. Now let's look at each character individually. We got Doctor Strange here. He is tier 11, level 70, 6674. That ultimate is a very important upgrade. He has 6 stars, 4 red stars. Really want that 7th star on him, just too many other priorities. Eventually I want to build this whole team up a lot more, but we're working on abilities first. I don't think there are any other abilities I want to upgrade on him. I think it's fine. Maybe the passive one day. Scarlet Witch is 6664. Don't really see myself upgrading any of those other abilities. I know the ultimate's nice. Actually, I really love the icons of all the abilities. I love Scarlet Witch as a character. A lot of fun to use. Really enjoyed her when she came out. She's level 60, tier 10. So not very built up in that regard. Level 7 stars, 5 red stars. So the 5 red stars are helping. Great character. Really enjoy her. Mordo, he is 6765, level 70, tier 9. So even less gear, but more levels. 7 stars, only 3 red. So could use more red stars. Any bit that you build him up is very nice because it does help more than it used to. He is 42,000 power. That basic, I would not upgrade. That ultimate really doesn't need upgraded. That special I upgraded specifically as a counter to specific teams and specific setups. I love the guaranteed stun against Ultron. It also is pretty nice against Phoenix in Arena. If you ever want to try that, just stun Phoenix turn 1 and she will not go dark. She will not use her special. So that's really nice. So you can focus whoever you want to. It's a pretty nice one-person counter. And that passive, I'm just going to show you the passive real quick. I really love this passive for raids, arena, raid, whatever mode you want to use him in. But on the death of any character, heal self and most injured supernatural ally for 10% of this character's max health. Death of a mystic, make it go up to 15%, and grant ability energy to self and that ally. So basically, if any character on either team dies, he and the lowest most injured supernatural ally get 10% health. But if a mystic dies on any team, it's 15% health for both of them, and some ability energy to both of them as well, which is really great for raids because it's healing him and it is also healing whatever the lowest health ally is, which is probably Doctor Strange. Let's actually hop back over to Doctor Strange really quick. I think it's on here. There was a change to his passive. Right now, when a positive effect is applied to an enemy, he heals for 5% of his max health. So if I do upgrade that, it stays. But he will gain a deflect, which does add more defense. So there is more defense on Doctor Strange's kit than there used to be, and a bit of self-healing when other people do things. The double revive is very nice on his ultimate. There we go. So Mordo is pretty great. Elsa, actually a character I'm planning on getting the passive upgraded really soon. I think all of her abilities are pretty nice. Her basic seems like it does very little damage, but it attacks enough times that it's actually doing more damage than you'd expect. This special here, that upgrade is actually not too bad. It hits really hard, so that's pretty nice, but I'm not planning on upgrading that anytime soon. The ultimate here actually does a lot of damage on turn 1, which is nice. If I do upgrade it again, it's not a bad upgrade at all because that 10% damage per supernatural ally. So that's like 50% more damage, and it already does a lot of damage. And it's offense up, so it does great damage and it hits right. and it's early on in a match, which is really, really nice. But the passive here is definitely what I'm upgrading next. It will upgrade her another 50% damage, but it'll also give her 10% accuracy per supernatural ally, which means she will never miss. And the way that it works on miss or an ally miss, which or dodge, enemy dodge, or when an ally misses, she will attack whoever doesn't get hit for 220% damage, which is going to go up to 270% damage. And then this means that she will never miss on any shot. So let's say you're facing the Brotherhood and you use even anyone, really, that just does an AoE and it misses everyone. Like you use Doctor Strange's Winds of Atum and you miss all of them. Elsa will shoot every one of the enemies, and she does a lot of damage on this shot. So I think it's a really, really good upgrade, and I really like it. So I'm planning on getting this next. Then I might get her ultimate. I'm not positive what I'm doing after that. But anyways, I really like her and her kit. She's level 60, tier 10. 5 stars, 4 red. I would like to build her up more, and when she becomes farmable, I will. Finally, I have Ghost Rider, who is 64, tier 9. 4 stars, all of them red, waiting on another star so it can become 5. Hopefully it becomes farmable. He is 6665. I don't know if I said that or not. I upgraded his passive here, which is a beautiful upgrade. It increases the damage whenever someone on his team dies, so he can shoot back, and he hits really hard with this. He also gains extra ability energy for when he dies for enemies. Or not enemies, for his allies, he gives a bit ability energy when he dies. He changes speed bar. There's a lot of great things. And when someone on his team dies, he generates ability energy for himself. So it's really good. 2 ability energy to all supernatural allies is wonderful. But the main reason that I did this final upgrade, which it won't show there, it does actually, the 20% extra max health for self and supernatural allies. So now it's 40% max health boost on him and all supernatural allies. So there is just more health for everyone, and that means there's more healing. So Doctor Strange's heal gets buffed, Mordo's heal gets buffed, the whole team is less squishy. I think, honestly, this one upgrade makes the team much, much better than at the beginning. So let's go see how they do in Blitz, and I'll discuss what I do use them in War for and give you some thoughts on that. Okay, so this is my team right now. They are exactly 200,000 power, which is not too bad. I would like them to be stronger. I like the team a lot, so I hope to build them up more and farm them more when I can. Especially Elsa and Ghost Rider, because they're my damage dealers, so they should be the strongest, except they are the weakest. Which is unfortunate. But anyways, for the first battle, let's see what I want to face. That's a lot of tanks, and it's kind of just annoying. Fury Shield. Honestly, I have never tried this matchup. I have tried it, actually. That's not true. I tried it in War, but not with the regular Fury Shield team. So let's do this and see how it goes. I have it on ×2 for you guys, and one of the nice things about this is you have a lot of options when you do this matchup. So right now you can see they're all going to go first because they all have speed up, and they're all focusing on my Doctor Strange, which is not very kind of them. In Alliance War, I often use my Supernatural team against Coulson, Shield, Fury teams. And what I really want to do at that point is take down Shield Medic as fast as possible. And it's very effective, and it can punch up, which is something great. Supernatural, like Wakanda, is another team that you can, and AIM, you can put on both offense and defense, and they'll be successful. When I put them on defense, I normally get about 2 wins. And I've had as much as 5 wins with my Supernatural team because some people just struggle figuring out how to face them because they haven't seen very many of them. I personally use them on offense as they can beat quite a few different teams, and I like testing it out and seeing how it goes. Now, I am going to use a different strategy than normal. I'm going to test this out because I'm experimenting too, but I would like to use that special right there. Here, I'm going to use the ultimate, which offensed up. It doesn't do as much damage right now, again, because, well, she's not too powerful at the moment. I can now use either the ultimate, which will put heal block on everybody, which is very nice because there's a lot of healing coming up, or I can try and stun Shield Security. Both of them are great options, and the only issue is it might get resisted because he has defense up. I'm going to go for this heal block because I've already done a lot of work damaging quite a few of these characters, and I don't want them to all get healed up. I am actually going to extend this because they don't have anyone that can cleanse it, so I might as well get those bleeds extended, keep that defense down on Fury, and get some heal block going. So now I'm going to flip all of these buffs, so everyone's going to be slowed or defense down. Basically, everyone has some debuffs on their side. The only issue is shield security there. Might as well use the ultimate here because I feel like it. 20,000 damage against defense up, and everything was resisted, unfortunately, using a basic here. Now I am going to try and stun, and let's see what happens. I successfully got the stun off. Sorry, I just got a couple messages I had to read. I'm going to balance the health because I want Strange to stay alive. So Fury tried to spread health and give defense up to everyone, but everyone was heal blocked that he was trying to heal, which is good. Now shield medic is gone. I'm going to try and take out Trooper, which did not work. Well, I did not need to do that, but we get a cool animation, so that's nice. Now let's work on Fury, which he should shoot Fury twice. She should shoot Fury twice. I actually really like Elsa and her look in this. I like her in the comics, especially her own solo series. I think that was a pretty good comic series. Anyways, so roughly the way I play this actually turns out pretty similar to how I play against Coulson. The main difference is because my Scarlet Witch is so strong, she normally dies turn 1 thanks to Coulson's ult, and then my Doctor Strange gets to revive. So right now, if I had 2 characters dead, I would be able to revive them both with this move, which is pretty nice. But as you can see, the healing is a little nicer than it normally is just because of the Ghost Rider buff to the health, like by that I mean his passive buff. Now I can use this. Overall, this team is working quite well. So now again, this team works very well against any mixed match teams, works really well against old school Avengers, and is one of the most, I haven't seen that animation before. Sorry, that caught me off guard. One of the most successful teams against Coulson Fury Shield teams. Now, 2 teams, which it's up for debate, I suppose, that I've seen some people have a lot of success and really recommend, and some people say do not use it against them. For me, I have punched up about 40,000 with my Supernatural against Asgardians. Someone, for instance, Casino, struggles very much with his Supernatural against Asgardians. Whether that's down to RNG or just we do play it a little differently, I can't tell you for sure. I've heard both it's great against them and horrible against them. So I can't really answer that for you personally. I think you need to test it out to see how it works for you. And beyond Asgardians, Defenders. I've punched up against a 396k Defenders team with my Supernatural team and beaten them. But I know I know quite a few people that are unable to punch up much against Defenders at all, which is reasonable. There is a villain. Let me see. The team is Strange, Scarlet Witch, Elsa, Ghost Rider, and Mordo. So there is a villain, so Punisher can hurt. But if you blind or stun Punisher, he's not going to do that ult. But they also have Jessica Jones clear, so it can be issues. If you see them on defense, the Defenders are a great team to bring into them. Personally, I believe whatever team you have on offense, if you plan it well, can work pretty well. You have a few different ways to do that with Mordo's special. You can blind or stun Punisher, or you can blind or /stun Luke Cage. Stunning Luke Cage means they aren't going to get defense up, but you might want them to get defense up so you can flip it. So you have different options. You might even try and be risky and try and stun Jessica Jones, which will slow down her whole turns, which means that she will not use her ult turn 1, and she won't take a turn 1, so she'll use her ult on turn 2 and her cleanse on turn 3. So you will have a bit more time to get the debuffs going and take advantage of that. So that's another option. To me, they do not work very well against a team like the BKT. Really fast damage teams can cause problems if they take out Strange too early. Overall, I think they're good on defense and good on offense. I like them a bit more on offense because they can take down some of the harder teams to take down. I wouldn't recommend bringing them against a Kree team. They do not do well at all against AIM. X-Men, definitely not a good plan because any debuffs will then just go onto the Phoenix, who will then kill herself, and she'll wipe your team out because even with the health boost, which does make them not that squishy anymore. They still can die pretty quick from a Phoenix ult when your defense downed. They don't have any self-cleanse, which can be kind of hurtful. But overall, I like the team a lot. I think they're really good on offense. I'm going to show you another battle and talk you through that. Okay, so we got a little bit of a Avengers-ish team. We got a weird team here. Let's say that. We have another weird team, kind of partial supernatural, and then a couple Kree. Okay, we have all weird teams. I think I'm going to go for the first one. Yeah, the first one. Let's not do the second. That's a little bit boring on a mirror match type with Captain Marvel and Minerva. And also Captain Marvel and Minerva could be an issue. Captain Marvel is probably a pretty good counter. If she picks Strange, that could kill Strange right off the bat. So I'm going to go for this team here. And let's see how it goes. Okay, here we are. Okay, Loki picked out Mordo, which I am okay with. I want to take out Rocket mostly. Get some bleeds there. Let's put this ultimate. It's a good use. Of course, Loki's going to stealth himself. I'm actually going to stun Rocket and blind some others. Okay, I'm going to stun Rocket and blind no one else. That's fine. I was really hoping to get a blind on Venom as well, but that's fine. Let's just throw this here on everyone and extend that stun. No one's going to be able to cleanse it, which is nice. Get some heal block here, but I don't mind. What do I want to do? Let's see. If I use the ultimate here, it's applying offense down and defense down, which is going to be nice. I'm going to take a bunch of damage from him anyway, so I would like this. Okay, I'm going to do nothing. That did literally nothing. That was pretty bad. Let's throw the ult here. Get some heal block on Loki, which is nice, so he won't heal himself back up. I'm trying to wait for Captain America to give defense up to everyone so I can flip it. He is not being the most cooperative of people at the moment. Let's just finish Rocket. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Well, Captain America's gone. Well, let's try this special and see how this works. There we go. It did exactly what I was hoping for. It missed on the evade, but then she killed Rocket with it, the other part of it, and then she went back and finished the job. So this here, it's going to be a dodge, so she's going to finish the job. I'm going to use this special now, which is going to give an extra bleed to Loki. I'm going to try and finish him off, and it's taking everyone out of stealth, so I get my pick of targets, and it gets rid of that defense up on Venom, which I was hoping to turn into a defense down, but I guess not. It just cleared it. Let's blind him, which means stun him. Perfect. Does not get the blind anywhere else. Loki, Mordo, you're not doing your job very well, but it's fine. Let's just extend that, and then I can focus more on. Okay, there we go. Now we get defense down. Thank you, Scarlet Witch. It's not even a guarantee at this level, but that's fine. This should do the job. Perfect. That went very well. My team is almost at full health. You can see Mordo's passive healing everyone. So I liked this a lot. Really good matchup. I'm going to try one, maybe two more fights. Okay. Brotherhood. This is a interesting matchup because right now I don't think my team can beat them. My damage is a little low, which is problematic because my damage dealers are weak. However, if they were farmed more and I have Elsa's passive maxed, I think they would be a very, very good counter to the Brotherhood. I'm not entirely sure how this will go because I haven't tested it too many times because I'm waiting to get that passive maxed on Elsa. But I'm going to try the Brotherhood matchup to see roughly how it goes, and I think we can learn a bit from that. Both ways. They're not a good team to bring the Brotherhood against if you're on offense because you can't punch up that much for sure. So it's a waste to use your Brotherhood against the Supernatural team if the Supernatural's on defense. Supernatural going into Brotherhood, I do not believe to be as effective as AIM, but I believe it could work. And I think it'll work very well if I have that passive upgraded. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this. Let's see. Okay, here we are getting blinded right off the bat. Now, some other benefits is my team has a lot of unavoidable abilities, such as Ghost Rider's special. So this is going to hit everyone anyways. whether they... Oh, misses with the blind and the evade, which is unfortunate. Now if I do... I was really hoping when I read the ability that for all 6 of these she would attack every time, but she won't. Now I'm going to actually use this ultimate, even though she is blind. She's probably going to miss them because she may hit them on the second attack. I think she has a 50% chance right now. She hits 2 of them anyways. And now she'll try again for Mystique, which misses again. But either way, it gave her offense up, which she loses 2 Pyro's cleanse. Now, here I have 2 options. I can use the blind, which will do nothing, or I can use the ultimate, which will actually hit everyone. So I'm going to use the ultimate because it actually does something. Finally get some damage here. I'm going to put offense down on Sabretooth. Then it should be Scarlet Witch's turn, which I'm going to extend everything I have, which kills Pyro. And extend some more bleeds there on Magneto. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm not sure why I'm fumbling with names so much. Did I lose a character yet? No, I have not lost anyone yet. I do say yet in very intentional terms. Using the ultimate here will not do very much. I'm going to use the basic. I'm expecting to lose my Ghost Rider soon. Let's just see what happens with this special. It's not going to stun him. And it's not going to blind anyone, which is not ideal. Let's hope for a miracle with this strange flip. Not so much on that. Let's give everyone deflect here. Hopefully get some defense ups, which we do. Now Juggernaut is going to kill a bunch of people. The one issue I do have with this. Hopefully Strange survives. He does. He's going to get energy. Now we just need Strange to get to his turn. If we can get Strange to survive until his turn, I like the position I'm at. If we cannot, I do not like the position I'm at. I'm going to try the blind again. Did not succeed doing anything, so let's revive everyone here. Okay. Nothing is getting through on this Juggernaut. I didn't check his power. He might be a very big Juggernaut. Okay. I have the ultimate ready and he is charged, which will heal him up, so I'm going to do that. Finish off Magneto. Now I'm going to give heal block here. I'm going to next focus on the Sabretooth because I don't like his healing and it's annoying me. Let's try and get a defense down on him, which I do. Special here. Do not hit Strange. He hit Strange. Not ideal. Let's try and stun Mystique. Let's extend everything. 2 turns of stun on Mystique is very nice. Let's get Ghost Rider going on Juggernaut. Because Juggernaut's probably going to be the biggest difficulty to deal with. Focus him on while he is blind. And Mystique is stunned. Perfect. Okay, that should have been 2 turns of stun. I'm pretty sure that was just 1. But I'm fine. That should be okay. Let's keep working him down. That blind was great timing for him to be blind. Goodbye there. Let's spread out my health, which means, yeah, this is fine. Okay, this was not a very smooth fight by any means, but I believe this is going to be a win. Even though Mordo has done not very well, I guess I need to build up my Mordo a little, get him some more gear, maybe get him to level 71, which will really help his focus. Overall, not a perfect fight. Okay, that should be no problem. Actually, Scarlet Witch does a decent amount of damage. Let's use the ultimate here because it won't miss, and that should finish the job now. Anyways, so it did do the job, and I finished with 2 characters in green health, 1 in yellow health, and only 3 alive. But if I had my Elsa stronger and her passive upgraded, it would have went even better. And I think it was pretty successful anyways. So they do work pretty well on a moderate punch up against Brotherhood. And the more you upgrade them, more you get their abilities up, have stronger damage dealers, it will do even better. Because that focus can really make a difference. Anyways, this is Supernatural. I think you should use them on offense, and you should get part teams like Coulson Shield team. It's probably the best use for them because they're such a rare team to beat. Let me know your thoughts on how they do against Asgard and against Defenders in your experience. Please do that in the comments, or in the video description you'll find a link to my Discord, which is another great place to do that. And just, use them on any teams that rely heavily on buffs up front, because that Strange Flip can be really nice. I like that there's a lot of different uses, and I think they actually have some more arena use than people realize, because that Mordo stunt, and they're pretty good in raids too. I've had some pretty good success with them on Ultima 7. Once I get them a little stronger, I'm going to actually make a video on how does Supernatural perform on Ultima 7 and show you guys that. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and this was helpful. Again, I'm going to keep trying to make as many war guides as I can. I believe Asgard is up next. They are less complicated of a team to make a video upon, and I really do hope you enjoyed this. And as always, I'm here to help.